Hello folks, TGIF. That's right, it is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Another big weekend ahead of us. Please turn your closed captions on for us. And as always, our tip sheets. Please help us support our channel by purchasing our tip sheets for any track in North America. But this weekend, our focus is on opening weekend at Santa Anita. A bunch of big stake races, 5 graded stake races out there. A few of them, Breeders' Cup, win and you're in. Belmont at Aqueduct has quite a few. Breeders' Cup, win and you're in. We'll have tip sheets for them, as well as Churchill. Thanks everybody for your orders. I got them. Tip sheets went out already for Friday. Saturdays just go out this afternoon for sure. You can email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. They're $20, a great way to support us if you like what we do and you want to support us. Of course, you can always buy us a coffee. The link is down there under the description, as well as a little cup of coffee on our homepage. Just click on it and you can purchase your Speed King a cup of coffee. Well, we're looking at the stake races over there at Santa Anita, of course. Like I said, it's quite a few. And we're going to look at the Awesome Again Stakes. It is race number 8. And I tell you now, this race is very, very nice. It's 1.1 miles for 3-year-olds and up for $300,000 on the dirt. It's a field of 8. I'm going to run through our top 3 or 4 picks here for sure, for sake of time and to get the videos out, okay? And our top pick in this year's Awesome Again Grade 1 stake is going to be the number 7 horse, right? Express Train. We all love Express Train. Express Train trained by John Sheriff. That's right, that John Sheriff. 7 wins from 19 starts, 5 seconds, 3/3 for $1.4 million. By Union Rags, okay? This 5-year-old can flat out run and shows up all the time. And the horse was coming off of a big layoff 128 days before showing up September 3rd at Del Mar in the Pacific Classic, okay, which was a race to throw him right to the wolves off of I would say, a 4-month layoff, right? And that's pretty good. The horse ran 4th by 26 and got smacked around by Flightline, of course, in the Pacific Classic, which most people do get smacked around in the Pacific Classic if Flightline's in there. But I think that served as a nice return race. I know the horse is healthy because anytime your horse is away for 4 months and you bring him back in the Pacific Classic against a horse like Flightline, it tells you that all systems are go and that the horse is healthy. So to me, Express Train gets a little class relief here. 7-2 on the morning line. 2nd race off the long layoff. It's been 28 days since the Pacific Classic. You got the old man Victor Espinoza in the yards, who always rides this horse, so he knows him top and bottom. And again, this horse loves to run. This horse shows up all the time. Okay, 7 wins from 19 starts in 5 seconds. So very honest, hard-hitting horse. Express Train. There's no flight lines in here for sure. The number 7 is our top pick for sure in here. And you don't have to look far. These 2 horses run together. The number 2, Royal Ship. Royal Ship and Express Train. I got to go and see how many times they run against each other. But Royal Ship don't need no introduction either. Another 6-year-old who's a hard hitter. 3-1 on the morning line. 8 wins from 19 starts, 2 seconds, 5/3 by midshipman Richard Mandella. The classy Richard Mandella is in the trainer's booth. He's got the playbook. He'll be pushing the buttons for sure. And you got Mikey Smith, the other old man. So on the 2 old horses, you got 2 veteran riders. Victor Espinoza on Express Train, and of course the legendary Mikey Smith on the number 2 Royal Ship. Well, Royal Ship also come out of the Pacific Classic and ran 3rd and beat Express Train out for 3rd by a half length. These 2 horses, like I said, always run together. They're both getting big class relief if you ask me, and I think both of them have a huge opportunity to win here. I just lean towards Express Train because that was his first race off of a 4-month layoff, and again, to me, should be tighter in the 2nd race, some 28 days later for sure. But don't get it twisted. Royal Ship can flat out motor, y'all, and we expect him to be there. So he's our second pick. And of course, the third pick, is the favorite in the race. The horse will be overbet, Country Grammar. Right? Country Grammar is 8-5 on the morning line, y'all. And of course, trained by Bobby Baffert, right? 4 wins from 12 starts, 4 seconds and 1/3. The horse is by Tunnelist and by Fortree on the back end. You got Juan Hernandez, a tremendous rider out on the West Coast. Of course, everybody knows that. And he has the services of Juan Hernandez. First time Juan's been on a horse, typically Johnny V rides his horse for Bobby Baffert. So it may be a prep race. I'm sure he wants to win it, but it surely may be a prep race for the Breeders' Cup Classic for sure. Okay, the horse also comes out of the Pacific Classic and ran second. So in this race, we have the horses that ran second, third, and fourth behind Flightline. Okay, and Country Grammar ran second by 19. So everybody in this race is getting class relief out of the Pacific Classic. Both the number 4, Country Grammar, the number 7, Express Train, and the number 2, Royal Ship. So they ran second, third, and fourth. So the race appears to be between those three to me, if you ask. But there is a couple new shooters in here. I would be kind of remiss if I didn't mention that Tripoli's in the race, the number 5 horse at 8-1. I'm sure you could use them underneath in your tries. And Superfectors, and Defunded, the number 6, also has a nice speed figure for sure. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention Slow Down Andy, the horse that we all cashed at 6-1, moving from dirt to turf for the first time. But it appears that Andy in the 8-hole on the outside is really overmatched. This would be some training feat if Doug O'Neill could get Slow Down Andy to beat these horses. That's for sure. So, in this year's Awesome again, the 3 horses exiting the Pacific Classic obviously is going to get all the attention because they ran behind Flightline. Our top pick is going to be Express Train, which is the better price of the other 2 horses at 7-2. Our second pick is going to be Royal Ship at 3-1, and we're going to round out our trifecta with Bob Baffert's horse. That's right, Country Grammar, right? For sure, right? So for us, it's 7, 2, 4 in that order in this year's Awesome Again Stakes. Let me know what y'all think. Remember, stay classy, have a bunch of fun. That's what racing should be all about, and that's what we do here at this channel for sure. I think Express Train could smack these around for sure. Have a good day, folks. Have a great weekend. Bunch of racing tip sheets. SpeedKing24 at yahoo.com. Stay classy, y'all, in all that you do.